evening, everyone, social media family, Facebook family. Of course, as you know, my name is Alina Lewis, and I'm here this evening representing LaunchPad Consultancy. And in collaboration with a lot of small business owners, we are pleased to bring you this, our first installment of Parenting Conference. And our focus this evening is discipline, love, and excellence in parenting. And of course, we must not go on before we say thank you to two companies that have been supporting us with this conference. The first is Star Lab Solutions, and they provide first aid training and medical training to persons needing this area. And of course, we want to say thank you for Nkosi Gilbert Contracting Services. They provide general contracting, granite installation, tile installation, and so much more. Joining us first and foremost for the evening is the Trinidad and Tobago National Council of Parent-Teacher Associations Incorporated. They have been established for the last 58 years with advocacy, representation, and empowerment. And sharing with us this evening, and of course with you, our Facebook family, on excellence in parenting is none other than the president of the association, Mrs. Rafina Ali-Boodoosingh. So we know you're going to receive a whole lot. Stay tuned in. Be sure to like the page, share with your friends as we get a wealth of knowledge from Ms. Boodoosingh this evening. Let's put our hands together for her.
Thank you, Alina, for those kind words of introduction. Let me first say good afternoon to all our viewers and listeners on Facebook. As you heard today, we are here speaking. My topic is excellence in parenting. I am delighted that the NPG is given this opportunity to share our thoughts on parenting to this vast audience. We are discussing excellence in parenting in the 21st century. Such a complex task. Is excellence in parenting a myth, or is it a truth? It is indeed a difficult time for our children. They cope with so many negatives in the educational environment, such as peer pressure, intense curriculum, separation of parents, divorce, bullying, death, violence, cyberbullying, uncaring teachers, delinquent parents, unsafe environment, and also drugs. We have to admit excellence in parenting is difficult. The 21st century child is a child who is precocious, inquisitive, challenging, curious, expressive. Parents look at their newborn child cuddled in their arms and dream big, have very big dreams for their children. But what do we envisage for our children? We profile our children as problem solvers. We want our children to be problem solvers. Productive, respectful, passionate, honest, humble, ethical, creative, healthy, confident, accomplished, and also individuals who are concerned with the welfare of humanity. It is innate in us, we parents, that our only desire is to protect this child. This is what we want for our children, but how do we do it? How does the journey begin? How does it end? Let us examine Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Maslow's hierarchy of needs is illustrated in the shape of a pyramid. The first step in his pyramid and hierarchy of needs is the physiological needs. So therefore parents are supposed to satisfy these needs, and this is the need for food, shelter, water, clothes, good health. And once these are satisfied, problem in our country today. And when we talk about safety and security, we're not only talking about physical safety, but we are also talking about emotional and social safety, cultural and spiritual. So parents need to satisfy these needs in our children. Then the next step is the need for belongingness and love. Many of our children feel they don't belong in school, they don't belong in the family, they go to a social gathering, they don't feel a sense of belongingness. And so parents, in parenting our children, we have to make our children feel that they belong to the family, they belong to society, they belong in the school. And what we can do for that is to accomplish this is to show our children unconditional love. So it is important that we parents show our children love. What a tall order. Sometimes parents say they don't have time. They don't have time because they are busy working. We have a lot of single parents busy working, and they say, look, they don't have time. Time for homework, time to care for the children. But, this is valuable time. Parents, we have to put aside this time, quality time to give our children love. So having satisfied the physiological needs, the emotional safety needs, social security, belongingness, and love, then we are well on our way to build self-esteem, positive self-esteem in our children. And this is so important because when children's self-esteem is built positively and they have a high self-esteem of themselves, that is a feeling of accomplishment. That is a feeling that they get that they can do anything because they are very confident. They feel that they are very prestige because, our parents care about us and our parents are doing things to make us feel good about ourselves. So they have high self-esteem. Having satisfied all these needs, the child now peaks to self-actualization. And this doesn't happen until the child is a young adolescent or adult. And that is, you have given all opportunities possible to your children to achieve their full potential, including creative activities, freedom of fear, law and order. They develop the foundation for healthy interpersonal relationships, which is so important now that parents give children all that opportunity and support for healthy interpersonal relationships. Motivates positive behavior in forming friendship, trust, intimacy, and acceptance. And we see this when our children become adults, because they develop relationships. So they get married. In the workplace, they have to establish healthy interpersonal relationships in all walks of life. And so when your child reaches self-actualized state, your child will be able to accomplish anything he or she wants. By that time, your child will be a young man or a young woman. So in other words, parents play a critical role in shaping society because these children, your children, our children, will be the future society. So can we do this alone? It takes a whole village to raise a child. It is not only the duty of the parents in the home, but school, community, extended family. Something that we see that is dying in our culture now. But parents, we do need all the support that we can get to raise our children in the proper way. So let us look at our parenting styles. We have our children in our homes. How do we parent our children? Are we authoritative? Are we authoritarian or are we permissive? Is it do as I do or else? That is the authoritarian parent. Or is it we will explain to our children, this is right, this is wrong. What do you want to do? And you state the consequences to your children and let them make an informed choice. This is the authoritative parent. Or are you a parent who will allow your children to do whatever? So we need to know what kind of parent we want to be. And the best parenting style is the authoritative parent. Because there you are teaching your children that they have choices. And whatever choice they make will determine what kind of individual they will develop to be or their future. So the authoritative parent is the one who supposedly would bring up their children with good ethical values, moral values, and holistic development. Should be one that will lead to successful lives for our children. So life is a daily discussion, communication ever present, and messages, futuristic. In other words, parents, if you want to be an excellent parent, you have to have open communication with your children. You discuss things. You talk to and talk with your children. You are always present in their lives. And you give I messages. So let's say your child does something today that you didn't like. You say, little Tommy, I did not like this. I did not like what you did today. Next time I would prefer you do it this way. And these are the I messages we have to give our children all the time, open communication. Parents, you have to set rules together. You don't just throw the rules on your children. You set the rules together so they feel a sense of belonging. It's their rules too. And discuss. Our children need to know why. And our children are very inquisitive now. They want to know why. Why for everything? Why this rule? Why that rule? So education begins at home and continues in the schools. In fact, our teachers are in loco parentis. Our children spend more waking time at school than at home. And at school, their needs are supposed to be satisfied also. So when your children go to school, let's say at 3 or 5, they need to have compassionate, empathetic, and caring teachers. We have those who are very caring, empathetic, and compassionate. And we do have some teachers who are not. And our children are affected. They feel teachers don't hear. Teachers don't listen to them. School is not a joy for them. It is sometimes hell. Instead of understanding the child, you blame the child. You ostracize the child. And the children feel threatened in the school. Their safety is threatened. So teachers can make a big difference. Sometimes children put their teachers more important than their parents. So the teachers have a big part to play in the holistic development of our children. You are like a parent. And as we say in PTA, home and school united for the good of the child. So it is a shared responsibility between the parent and the teacher. Parents, do you treat your children equally, or do you have favorites? We have parents who have more than one child, and they do not treat all their children equally. And you have a lot of sibling rivalry with that. And we parents, we have to be very cognizant of that and ensure that we do not treat our children differently. Let us examine the effects of parent involvement in children's achievement. The research overwhelmingly demonstrates that parent involvement in children's learning is positively related to achievement. Further, the research shows that the more intensely parents are involved in their children's learning, the more beneficial are the achievement effects. Now, if we want excellence in parenting, of course we want a successful child. And when we talk about success, we talk not only about academic success, but we talk about holistic success. So we want a child who can live in the society and be admired by all, be a productive citizen, and have good interpersonal relationships, good values and attitudes in the workplace and so on. And the parent plays a very important part in this. So we see that when parents are involved in their children's learning, they're more beneficial, their achievement. This holds true for all types of parent involvement in children's learning, for all types and ages of children. The more active parental engagement is, the greater the achievement. So parents, it is of paramount importance that as parents, you are persistent, consistent, and insistent with your children. You are their tower of strength for your children. You are responsible for their physical, educational, intellectual, emotional, social, cultural, spiritual, moral, and ethical development. But you know what is so important is that you model the behaviors. You can't tell your child you want them to do this, but you are doing something else. It is important that you model. You must be the biggest fan of your children, parents. So parental involvement in school is important. And I can tell you that your children feel very proud when you take an active part in the school. You build their self-esteem. You're talking about self-esteem. You build their self-esteem. And so, they will go about very confident. What can we also do as parents, being excellent parents? What can we do to support our children? And let us look at education. How can we support education? Because as parents, we are so concerned about the academic excellence of our children. So one is, you give positive feedback and show appreciation for teachers and the principal. You don't say things that especially for teachers and principal in front of your children. And you always give feedback in the school. How your children are going? Are they understanding the homework? Are they afraid of school? Do they have any problems? And you listen to your children, listen to their viewpoint. Share your child's strengths, talent, and interest with your child's teachers. And it is very important that parents get their children involved in extracurricular activities. And you share it with the teachers. You go to the teachers, talk to the teachers, share the strengths, talent, and interest with your child's teachers. And what I find very important, and probably it's because of my background as a teacher cannot teach a child effectively unless the teacher knows that child's home background. Home background is so important. It's so important to understand the child so that you can deliver the curriculum to that child effectively, the formal and informal curriculum. Parents must share expectations and set goals with your children. Set goals with your children. Make appointments as needed to discuss your child's progress and concerns. And this is very important because many times as parents, we take it for granted what teachers say. Okay, the teacher put in the report book, improvement this term, keep up the good work. But what do we as parents understand by that statement? It doesn't really tell us anything. Room for improvement, what does it mean? So parents must visit the school attend the conferences, the PTA meetings, and get clarification on that. So sometimes, you know, the teacher may put, need to improve in maths. What in maths? You know, maths is so wide. So these are things that parents must ensure that they clear up with teachers, they communicate with teachers, so they can support the academic development of their children. And also attend PTA meetings, so important. Ensure that the children do their homework. Ensure that you have a study space for your children. And sometimes, you know, parents are like, I can't do the work children doing these days, it's so different. And this is why a PTA will help, so that you can go to your PTA meetings, you can go to your conferences in school, and explain to the teachers, well, you know, I want to support my child at home, but I don't understand how to do this. And maybe you can suggest what we call an academy for parents, and you can go at night, because most times parents have time in the night. So you can go at night, have meetings, and so get help, so that you can help your children. Another important thing, if you want to be an excellent parent, and we see this happening all the time, that children, friends will lead them astray. It is important, we hear this all the time, your friends will lead you astray. You must know your child's friends and their parents. So important. Okay? Very important. Also, the PTA, the NPTA, for too long, PTAs have been viewed as fundraising vehicles. Association in the school, parents come together and they talk about raising funds. Now that was long ago. The NPTA has a different view of what a PTA should be. So we are saying, yes, you must support your children. You want better conditions for your children at school. You want to ensure that the children have more resources. So you do engage in fundraising activities. But we are saying, the NPTA is saying, let us have structured PTAs. Let us have PTAs that are affiliated to the national PTA, so that we can be empowered. So instead of only raising funds, we can be empowered on parenting skills. We'll get the knowledge and the competencies to be better parents. And also, you know, the PTA could be like one big social club. Parents meeting parents from different schools, discussing problems and so on, and coming to solutions. Also, the PTA is an advocacy group. Our children really don't have a voice in the school, but through their parents can advocate for your children. So that if something goes wrong in the school, let's say bullying, and we have a lot of parents complaining about bullying now. And most times, when you investigate, is because the principal and the teachers are not listening to the children, and they are not taking it on seriously. But the PTA can have a voice in this. And now we see our PTAs representative on the local school board and school-based management committees, where they have a direct voice on the governance of the school. Also, you must, you know, in building self-esteem of your children, you must attend activities in the school. What about sports days, bazaars, parent-teacher conferences, PTA meetings? All these you must attend, so that your children will have their rightful place in school, and they will feel that, you know something, my teacher will teach me well, because my parent is always in school. And we need to give our children that assurance that we are always there for them. And of course, to be an excellent parent, you can tell your child to do many things, but you must be the role model for your children. So come the 24th of November, Saturday the 24th of November, the MPTA is holding a parent symposium right in the Victoria Educational District, San Fernando Central Secondary. And as I said, the MPTA is about empowerment. And we are giving you that opportunity to attend that symposium. It's $100 a person when you receive lunch and snack and so on. But also you will be empowered on how to be a better parent. We will be doing a session on how can you help your child who has challenges in learning. We'll be discussing the new school code of conduct. We'll also be discussing the health and well-being of your children. And now we are seeing school-based management so prevalent and finding its place in the school. You would know what is the parent's role in school-based management and the local school board. Again, all these things, as I said, excellence in parenting and all these avenues in school are all built for school improvement. Our children's academic excellence. And as I said, yes, we stress the academic excellence, but we also want to talk about holistic development, the intra and interpersonal development, which is so important. So I hope that I'll see you all at our symposium. You can get in touch with us by calling 674-5512 or 312-4149. But 369-5628. And you can get us on our website at npt.tt. So we look for your support. I'll be happy if I see most of you there. I know you will have an effort and a lot of food to digest. A lot of learning will take place, and you'll understand the educational system that our children are involved in. You'll understand the educational system better. Thank you.
So of course we are appreciative of Ms. Boodoosingh from the National Parent Teachers Association, as she's just been sharing about excellence in parenting. Once again, we want to thank the Nkosi Gilbert Contracting Services Company for sponsoring this segment for us, for all of your concrete, renovation, home construction, granite installation needs. You can follow up with them. Contact 310-8979. Thank you, and please stay tuned. In about 5 minutes, we're going to be back with the Single Fathers Association of Trinidad and Tobago as they share on discipline in parenting. See you in a few.